see better on the camera than I can in person. Good morning, guys. I'm actually in the park today. I'm gonna put my camera away because I think I was told the scare characters are gone, but I don't want to drop this thing. We're in Islands of Adventure, trying to go enjoy a ride while I'm already kind of freaked out.
Are you en route with the replacements and supplies for Team 2? Yeah, Billy. Almost there. The locals ain't...
So I had already heard that the scare actors are gone from Kong. Every time going in there, it's too dark to feel secure. So I was terrified I'd get scared and then drop the camera. But while we're in Islands Adventure, we have the new Jurassic Park ride going up. Nice workmen working hard. I don't know what the exact day is that they're projecting this thing's gonna open, but when it opens, it's gonna be amazing. I feel like people have said the roller coaster actually looks so complete, and I've been here a couple times, and I really do believe, and even looking at the photos, it looks like the roller coaster is complete. It's just maybe they're working on the theming now. So one day there will be another roller coaster. Until then, nothing yet. Now, I do love the interesting fact that they moved Raptor Encounter to its own. I haven't been here since they created the new Raptor Encounter, where it's more like themed specifically towards the encounters, which I think is still cute. Yet, of course, even though I know it's someone in a suit, still a little bit terrifying. So I'm gonna pass on that. I already passed on Hulk, which was the first one in, and Spider-Man, because of course they're the first things when you get into the park. A lot of people kind of get strained up, especially on Hulk. As you can kind of see right here, the wait time for Hulk, it did say 25 minutes. So there you go. And that is mostly because of the fact it's only 25 minutes, probably counting from when you officially get in the line. If you have a bag, add like another 10 minutes to that, because the queue to get your bag in the locker it looks like 5 to 10 minutes, and then you get in the line. So if you don't have a bag, then you're lucky. If you do have a bag, then you add time. Since we're actually super early, especially for me, because I got here just about maybe cross the threshold at 10. None of the restaurants are open yet. There is at least one restaurant I kind of want to do, and I wanted to pinpoint something that I did get to talk about in the first half of my last video. I think I recorded it on my phone. There are trick-or-treat locations inside of Universal Park. Kids who I guess are in costume, maybe with a little bag, can go get candy. And that's in Islands of Adventure, excuse me. At Universal, they have a different kind of scavenger hunt, and I'll show the map later, because I actually got one last time I was here. Vacation. Hi! Local. Yeah. So, So I just passed by the vacation queue people, and he waved at me, and I waved back, and it's like, they wanted, you know, they're curious, where are you from? Do you want to do a vacation thing? And I'm like, I'm local, so it's not a big deal. Though I am tempted to do a, I'm thinking about doing a night at one of the hotels, specifically the newest one, Endless Summer, just to see how it is, because the reviews are coming in pretty good, but I always like to do and look at like the worst reviews, so I kind of want to see if some of the worst reviews are true, but I digress. As we head in to Hogsmeade out of Jurassic Park. So Forbidden Journey bag check is actually, as it's like, it's only in 15 minutes, so at bag check time, probably, I'm gonna guess 20. So there you go, not too bad. So I figured I'd try it, even though one of the things I hate about this ride is the big old spiders. I could do with everything else besides those spiders. Hello.
Hello. Walkers over here to the right.
Thank you. Hello. So, I've already been on Forbidden Journey and Flight of the Hippogriff, because as soon as I got off Forbidden Journey, Hippogriff was like 5 minutes, and it was basically walk on, wait 2 seconds, get lined up for the ride, and then hop on. And I love Flight of the Hippogriff. It's a cute little ride. It's fast, and nothing can terrify you. So now we are in Hogsmeade. And I'm debating to butterbeer or not to butterbeer. That is the question. I actually do have the butterbeer mug at home. I got it years ago when I used to work at this tiny little water park called Wet n Wild here in Florida. And I actually came in one of the days where we got cut off early, and it was really nice. Now, is there anything interesting to eat over here? Obviously, there's lots of things, but there's nothing specific pass holder wide. Now, the other problem is Hagrid's ride is not, I do not believe it's open. I've been trying to get a virtual ticket for it all morning. It just has the message delayed, and it has that message delayed all day. I've consistently tried to see if I can get a virtual pass, and from the looks of how the team members look over there, I'm gonna guess it's still delayed, because they don't look like they're waiting for guests. They look like they're waiting for information. So yeah, that sucks.
But I don't have a wrist. I'm just a giant head. Yeah. It's got its ups and its downs. It's like, you know, I sit in the pool all day, but I don't get to go anywhere.
So, I think I haven't. I was debating getting on the train to go next door, but I honestly haven't been in Islands Adventure in so long. I'm just gonna kind of wander a little bit slower. Plus, I'm thinking about either doing the pass holder meal at Mythos or doing the pizza fries, or I have to do a redo of one other restaurant because the footage of my phone did not come out well. My favorite History of Arms, Ireland, because little known fact, and you can't obviously see this here, it was passed down record from my family that we have Irish in our blood. Then my dad took the DNA test, and it showed up Irish. Actually, the weirder thing is I think some Finnish showed up too, so it was like, what? I don't know. You know, obviously, this speaks Irish so much. But from what we knew in our family history, our surname is Smith. So I went to Ireland like about 10 years ago, and I got the coat of arms from my dad. So it's really awesome. Now, when I went to County Cork. I went to Cork. We spent a little time in Kerry and Killarney. I actually, of course, did get to go to Dublin. I got to go to Innismore, and ironically kind of fell. Actually, I think that's, well, that's the Aran Islands, but I went to Innismore, and I, like, fell off of a bike onto a road because I'm really good at doing stuff like that. I don't think I went to Derry, but maybe I did. It's been so long. Honestly, I would love to go back to Ireland. It's just, you know, now is not the time, or if I did, I'd have to have like a whole month to be able to take off because I'd have to quarantine for 2 weeks when I got there. So, yeah. And I'm not good at quarantining. So, maybe if it comes down to like a week, I could possibly do it. Maybe I could do it. Either that or I have to figure out how much, if I could save up like $1,500 to pay the fine when I screw up. And it's King Julian. Hi, King Julian. Look at him hamming it up. So, now it is time to figure out what snack shall I get while I'm here. I wasn't sure before, but I am now. The temple is currently sealed for Poseidon's fury, so no visiting with Poseidon today. Now, as I've actually never been in Mythos, I think I'm gonna go ahead and do the sit-down meal in Mythos today. Because I could get the pizza fries pretty easy in Fantastic Four Cafe. Hi! Just one to me.
We're going.
Yep.
I'm ready to just be a few minutes. May I have your name?
Ashlyn?
Alright.
Imagine if I get cut off again trying to show off a restaurant. Ooh. Okay.
The restroom is to your right.
Okay. Ooh. Ooh.
Make sure you make a wish with a fish on the way out.
Okay, cool. Ooh.
Be careful when you step up and down.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Okay, so as you can see, they did do something really nice. They made sure that the booths have plexiglass so they could actually see a little bit more inside Mythos, which I'd never known. Wow, it has a great view of the lagoon. This is really nice in here. So they're doing the scan stuff, so hey, if anybody else wants to see the menu, scan. But I already know what I'm getting. I'm still gonna look at the menu though, just in case. So here we go. I have the Mediterranean lamb bowl. It's got lamb, rice, hummus, tomatoes, feta, cucumbers, and pita. So this is the pass holder special meal. And because lamb is kind of expensive, this is the most expensive thing on the pass holder exclusive menu at $23. It's not a lot, but we'll see how much I can stack in there. So far I've tried the lamb. Though it's a round lamb, it's pretty juicy. I'm gonna put my mask down for 2 seconds and pull out my sauce so I know I'm actually getting myself. Ta-da! Now, in other terms, there's like onions or flavoring in the rice. It's a nice rice. It's not highly flavored. Hummus is pretty good. I'm way too close. It's a nice little plate. I mean, I feel like if you cut out the lamb, the whole plate would be a lot cheaper. And again, I knew a Greek place in Maitland, which is about 30, 40 minutes away. I may be able to do something like this a lot cheaper. But it's a nice little refreshing meal. You know, you realize when you're at the park, stuff is going to be expensive. After taking a couple bites, there is something I would say about their feta and their hummus versus if you were to, you know, recreate this at home. Which, buying all the ingredients could cost you about $23, if not more. Because yeah, lamb is not cheap. The feta. I don't know if I just haven't had feta in a while, but it's definitely given me a little bit sharper taste. If I will say one thing, the hummus, it definitely is good. It tastes a little bit fresher than store-bought. I could be wrong. I could one day find out that they just have store-bought hummus, but however they do their hummus, it does feel a little bit fresher than if I were buying like Sabra. No shade on Sabra, I like Sabra, but it does have a little bit something more to it. So it's something I tried. I possibly may not, obviously I'm not going to do $23 for a meal again unless I'm going to specific places. I may try Lombard's on another occasion. I know it is kind of a little bit up there, but the one thing that got me is they do have a lobster roll. Lobster rolls are going to be expensive, honestly, no matter where you go. I think there's like 28. I only know of one other place in town that does a lobster roll in like Orlando area, greater Orlando area. And I know that is still like maybe around 18, 20 bucks. So I kind of want to see the differing opinions on that one day. I am leaving Mythos, and honestly, it was a pretty good meal. I'm happy I tried it. I'm happy I got here early because I didn't have to wait too long. Apparently from Theme Park Insider, that banner, I've seen that forever. It's like, it was awarded like best theme park restaurant years ago. Oh look! It's a universal duck. Hi duck. So, I know, it's one of those funny things at a theme park. Real animals are kind of the things that really start to attract people. Oh wow! It's Tigress from Kung Fu Panda. Oh my gosh, someone's getting photos.
You guys, do you want to get a picture? Should be back at
Sorry,
12:50, right?
So, running around. Man, I wish I could get a picture with her. I mean, I like that they have a lot of different photo spots still for people. You just stay farther away from the character. Goodness gracious. I feel like I may end up going on another round because I need to really feel like I got my money's worth with the food, the coming in, and really get the walking on. I'm tempted to see if I can get on Hulk, but the weird thing is I haven't heard Hulk start in a while, which is not a good thing. Because usually when you don't hear something go, there might be a problem. So I'm actually checking my app real quick. Yeah, I have a feeling Hadrian's Magical Creatures may not be up at all today. Rip Ride Rocket's 25 minutes. Men in Black's 10. I'm so tempted to go over there. Revenge of the Mummy is 60 minutes. All of their virtual tickets were gone when I got here. It's not even, and it hasn't been showing up as a virtual queue since I've been here. Hulk is 20 minutes. Maybe I should still go. Okay, now I just heard it. Maybe it was taking a minute to just load some guests on? I don't know. So I have to figure out what I'm going to do next. I feel like there's a slight undertone to this shirt that adults will only get. I mean, yeah, both of those shirts. I mean, it's a fresh shirt and all, but in the back of my head, I know I should not be thinking adulty things, but I feel like that's an adulty thing type shirt. Don't give that to a chick. Don't give that to a kid. Maybe it's just me, but I feel like I wouldn't be the only one. Dude, I remember when people used to always wonder when this thing would ever be open. And then it just happened last year, or beginning of this year, I can't remember. It's like green eggs and ham. Unfortunately, since I've already eaten food, I'm not super hungry. And I'm not super full, but, you know, not super hungry. So, kind of just wanted to see the container that they put it in. Which is kind of interesting. Put the poo hash in like a little tin can type thing. They also have a s'mores Nutella with mini mushrooms, Nutella over graham cracker crunch, which would be neat. And then there's the poo hash picture. It's basically all tots. But apparently they do also serve a bacon cheeseburger here now with tater tots, so that's nice. Now, I'm trying to figure out if to pad out my morning a little bit more. Should I go on the carousel or one fish, two fish? Then again, I should go on the Hulk. The Hulk is awesome. I'm gonna make an adjusted assessment on how long the time is for Hulk. Most of the time that you wait to get on Hulk is waiting to get a locker. Once you get that locker, I virtually walked completely onto the ride, barely stopping except for at the metal detector. Other than that, it was like smooth sailing. So I went on twice before I got my stuff from the locker, which is saying something. So again, I mean, if you come in a pair of two and one of you doesn't want to go, fastest way to get on that ride is not having to get a locker. All in all, it's been a pretty good day at the park. I mean, it's just a little bit after 1. I've been here since just before 10, and I got on everything I really wanted to do. I mean, I could go for a couple extra rides, but nothing's really calling to me. Hulk was amazing to go on so quickly, and the only other thing I want to do is the Hagrid's ride, which at last notice, I'm going to check the app right now. I set a reminder to tell me if the ride ever opened. And as of right now, I haven't gotten any. It's still showing up on my phone as delayed. It's like, yeah, I'm going to show you right now on my phone. So, I don't know if it's showing up. But Hagrid's has had a delayed since I got here, and it doesn't look like there's a chance it's gonna open. If it does, it's gonna be so late in the day. I just hit my camera button, but if Hagrid's does open today, it's gonna be so late in the day that anybody who comes in for like second half of the day is gonna be able to get it. But first half of the day, we were just out of luck. So farewell for now, guys. Until we meet again. Peace.